Hi kids! I guess my last video was pretty well timed. Well, not my last video, the one before that. I did how to break a curse. And whoa, got a lot of response from people. Apparently there's some cursing going on out there. It's too bad. I wish that wasn't the case, but I know different. I know that magic user will oft not let themselves feel helpless. And sometimes they'll make them do bad things because they can. It's unfortunate that it is, but that's why we have the protection stuff too, because not all of us are going to play nice. So I find myself recommending this one thing to a lot of the people I've been talking to about these things going on with them, and I don't know if I've covered this one thing. I did quite a few videos, what's it for, but I don't know if I covered it. But whatever the case, I'll cover it to a bigger extent today anyways. But as you can see, we got a lot of stuff, a lot of various things, all for different purposes. But this thing I wanted to show you, for Thieves Vinegar. For Thieves Vinegar has been used since the Middle Ages to prevent the bubonic plague. We don't market it for that. We're not really allowed to market things for consumption, but people do whatever they're going to do with them. I don't think too many people are trying to protect themselves from the plague with it right now, but where I do find myself recommending it quite often because it works so well, even though it has multiple purposes, protection, all kinds of things. The thing that I find myself selling more of it for is to get rid of people, to get rid of troublesome individuals that just will not leave you alone. You want the 4 Thieves Vinegar. And of course, I recommend my 4 Thieves Vinegar. I know it was made in the right conditions. I know it was made in the right time. I know it was made with the right stuff. I know it was made with the right intent, by the right people, the right know-how. However, I'm not just here trying to sell things. I, actually, sell very little doing it this way because I don't even think this is on my website. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I'm going to give you the recipe, just in case. Because if you're somewhere where you can't get this, you can't get it in time, maybe you can DIY. Do it yourself. If you do it right, doing it yourself adds a whole other energy. Your self-energy. Your own juju to it. So if you have the means, I'll tell you how to make the 4 Thieves Vinegar. Whether you make it, whether you buy it, the most common way is to write your enemy's name 9 times on a piece of paper and put it in the bottle. I would say, better yet, get a magical link from the person. Hair, fingernails, blood, something containing their DNA, a picture, something they wrote, their signature, something they touched, a piece of jewelry they wore, on and on and on. You can look up magical links somewhere else, but put the magical link in this sucker. Put the magical link in this bottle, seal it with black wax, and during the waning moon, throw it into a fast-running river that is running away from you. Throw it hard as you can and turn around counterclockwise before you see it hit. Let it go, and let that person be taken away from you. Now let me, for those of you that, you can't get mine, or you need it fast, well, you can't get it too fast because you got to let it sit for a bit. But I Googled, really easily found a recipe, not that hard in this day and age. We can Google just about anything. But one of the really common methods for it is to take red wine and let it turn into vinegar while it has the ingredients in it. You can look that one up if you've got the time to let the red wine turn to vinegar. This version, you take red wine vinegar. Take red wine vinegar and get garlic, crushed or whole. It looks really cool to have little garlic cloves in the bottle, but you have to have small enough cloves to get in there. At least peeled. Red pepper, black peppercorns, and black mustard seed. There's other variants, like usually when red pepper's called for, either I'm going to use the little packets that I get out of my pizza, or I'll take it up when I'll go African cayenne, because I know what the red pepper's for. It's for the heat. And African cayenne, if it's the heat I need, I'll use that instead. So substitutions can be made, of course. So garlic, red pepper, black peppercorns, black mustard seed. You'll have to play with the amounts because it depends on how big your bottle is. But generally, if you're using the vinegar, put it in a dark, cool place for 2 weeks with the herbs in the solution. You may want to strain it afterwards, depending on how you're going to use it. Seeing as how it's going to be thrown in a river, I don't really see the need to strain it most times. So I've got sediment down the bottom of mine. But I'm not sure how long I can go on my phone. That's like a 5-minute video right there. But I wanted to throw that out because I keep talking to people. I keep telling them, hey, Google it. You can look it up. I figured, well, I could make a little video about 4 Thieves vinegar too. You can get it from us. I think it's $15 a bottle. You could make a big batch of it on your own for that too. But don't just hold out till you can get it from me. If you need it, if you need to do this thing, you need to do this thing. And the moon's just starting to wane, so do what you got to do. Keep yourself safe, and don't let nobody fuck with you. Blessed be.